Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. So today's video is gonna be about different kinds of court jurisdictions in India and determination of jurisdiction. So let's get right into the video. Introduction to jurisdiction. It can be defined as the limit of a judicial authority or the extent to which a court of law can exercise its authority over suits, cases, appeals, etc. The rationale behind the concept of jurisdiction in law is that a court should be able to try and adjudicate only in those matters with which it has some connection or which fall within the geographical or political or pecuniary limits of its authority. Different types of court jurisdictions in India. There are mainly 5 types of jurisdiction of courts in India, which are as follows. First is subject matter jurisdiction. It is the authority vested in the court of law to try and hear cases of a particular type and pertaining to a particular subject matter. For example, the National Green Tribunal has jurisdiction over the all civil cases involving a substantial question relating to environment. Second, territorial jurisdiction. It is defined as the jurisdiction under which a court's authority is specified and delineated on the basis of geographical limit. For example, if a certain offence is committed in Maharashtra, only the courts within the boundary of Maharashtra can try and hear upon the same, exception otherwise provided for in a piece of legislation. Pecuniary jurisdiction. Pecuniary means related to money. It is the jurisdiction provided to a court on the basis of monetary value, amount of the cases and suits. For example, consumer courts have different pecuniary jurisdiction. National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission (NCDRC) can try cases between the value of rupees 20 lakhs to 1 crore. Fourth is original jurisdiction. It is the authority of a court to try and hear the cases which can be tried and adjudicated upon in that court in the first place itself. For example, the Bombay High Court has jurisdiction over revenue, matrimonial, probate, and election matters. Fifth, appellate jurisdiction. It refers to the authority of a court to rehear or review a case that has already been decided by a lower court. For example, a criminal matter is brought before the Supreme Court as a review petition after being decided by a high court. Some other types of jurisdiction of courts in India. So let's have a brief of all these types of courts. Sixth is concurrent jurisdiction. A situation in which more than one court of law has the jurisdiction to try certain matters. Sometimes this type of jurisdiction is also referred to as coordinate jurisdiction. Seventh, special jurisdiction. This power is given to the courts to try suits of special nature. For example, if by order of the concerned authority, power is given to fast-track courts to try juvenile cases, it is called special jurisdiction. Eighth is exclusive jurisdiction. This refers to the power of courts to try the cases exclusively referred to. In any contract or agreement, the mentioning of the jurisdiction of courts takes place, which is then given effect if any dispute arises between the parties. For example, certain agreements and contracts contain clauses like any disputes arising will be subject to the jurisdiction of pure courts. Hence, in such cases, the suits will be tried at pure courts. Ninth, legal jurisdiction. This power is provided to the courts by the statutes, constitution, etc. For example, discretionary and inheritance power of courts. Tenth is extending jurisdiction. In such cases, the court will interpret and describe the jurisdiction and try the case. For example, the Parliament of India may by law extend or exclude the jurisdiction of high courts. Second last is probate jurisdiction. Matters concerning the administration of an estate belonging to a dead person and its guardianship come under probate jurisdiction. For example, cases involving administration and execution of the will of a deceased person. Last but not the least is Admiralty Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction pertaining to mercantile and maritime law and cases. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much.